2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the opening round of the 3M Open, live from Minnesota. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape, because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days, other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter. Started beautifully.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently at -1 following that hole. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
And from long range here.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Yeah, that one will play. His second shot here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And it's a 1-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. This looks pretty tiny, this. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Get in, son. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Let's move 1 step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Good looking putt. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? Didn't have to sweat that par putt. He's currently sharing 8th position. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just 3 back from the leader. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
He's sitting in 4th place. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, nicely played. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like just a slight break to the left here, I think.
That's disappointing. And that's all she wrote. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That'll work there. From around 180 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 6-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at -5 now for the day. Players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two-putt.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Putting for birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
That one's heading towards the green. Let's see if it makes it on this. Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that putt will drop. Well done. He finds himself in a share of 3rd place. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Standing over his second shot.
Downwind on this shot.
Lovely effort that. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. And catching up with the action, our player is currently tied for top spot alongside Victor Hovland.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Well, that'll work there. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 14-footer.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Oh, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th at TPC Twin Cities. Not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
Beautiful swing there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
This would be a great up and down.
Okay.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. This one's tracking all the way to the cup. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. The 17th, again resembling the 17th at Bay Hill, all over water, around 200 yards.
Indeed it is, Luke. Thankfully, though, this green is a little bit kinder than the one at Bay Hill. Be sure to take plenty of club, though. Coming up short is silly.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
That was well holed and for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Victor Hovland, right behind them. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot on the 18th. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Sitting at 8 under. How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. This would be to finish off the day with a birdie. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
You gotta love seeing your name on top of that leaderboard. He's got to be excited about that. Still, just a slim lead with a lot of golf to play.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.